there, I'm Renee Brack. This is Movie Juice, and it's always good to be at your place with the latest news and what's good to see on screen. Let's start with what's making headlines.
He's just such a weirdo.
That's Robert Downey Jr. describing his latest character, Sherlock Holmes, and he's also given his own performance a big rap.
Well, I guess clearly I'm going to do it better than it's ever been done.
The new Sherlock is an action-adventure mystery period piece directed by the ex-Mr. Madonna, Guy Ritchie. But the big news is that the world #1 male star, Brad Pitt, is playing Moriarty, the villain in the Sherlock stories. He'll be in the sequel, but there's talk he'll make a cameo in the first movie out soon. Even Chris Noth looks bewildered by all the attention. How did he get so big? By playing Mr. Big in Sex and the City. But now he's found himself a bit too big to be in the sequel, being shot around the world right now. Chris has had to back away from the buffet and shed some serious poundage. The love interest of Sarah Jessica Parker is not meant to be a weighty role, is it, Sarah?
No, not really, no.
Everyone thought Sean Connery had retired from acting forever.
So did I.
But there's talk the affable, lovable dad to Indiana Jones might be back for movie #5. That would be good, but it might be a stretch. It was kind of suggested in Indy 4 that Indy's dad was, well, dead. But if anyone can breathe life back into an old crusader, it's George Lucas and Steven Spielberg. Stay tuned. How long is too long when it comes to watching a movie? 2 hours? 3? How about 4? That's roughly how long Steven Soderberg has made his new biopic, Che, about the life and times of uber-chic South American revolutionary Che Guevara. It's in 2 parts with a bathroom break in the middle. It's good, and Benicio del Toro is just amazing in the lead role. He really portrays that electric magnetism that Che had and inspired many people. Hey, he would have signed me up in a heartbeat. Check this out and see what kind of effect he has on you.
Fidel had extraordinary faith that once we left for Cuba, we would make it there. And that once we made it to Cuba, we would fight. And that in fighting, we would win. And so it was that in November of '56, we left Mexico in a leaky boat with 82 men on board. And of those 82, only 12 would survive to witness our victory.
Ernesto Che Guevara seems to be the role Benicio del Toro was born to play. And in 2008, he was awarded Best Actor at the Cannes Film Festival for his searing portrayal of one of the most popular revolutionaries in modern history.
Major Guevara is a Marxist, a soldier, a physician, and the author of the classic handbook on guerrilla warfare. He is 36 years old. He has been called the brains of the revolution and the power behind Fidel Castro.
We learn from Soderberg's adaptation of Che's diaries that he was truly a man of the people. In fact, a lot of screen time is taken up with making sure the audience understands this. We meet everyone Che meets, person after person, one at a time. Che was an Argentine Marxist who made his biggest impact in Cuba. He held various political positions that put him in direct contact with military issues. He reviewed appeals, firing squads for alleged war criminals, and got right up the noses of US forces when he took on a central role in repelling the Bay of Pigs invasion. He also had significant involvement in getting Soviet nuclear-armed ballistic missiles, which led to the 1962 Cuban Missile Crisis.
Fusilamientos, sí, hemos fusilado. Fusilamos y seguiremos fusilando mientras sea necesario. Nuestra lucha es una lucha a muerte.
Soderberg has expertly woven black and white footage as well as real documents and articles into the film without making it feel like a history lesson.
A real revolutionary goes where he is needed. It may not be direct combat. Sometimes it's about doing other tasks, finding food, dressing wounds, carrying comrades for miles, and then taking care of them until they can take care of themselves. This is what it means.
And when Che takes to the streets to do battle, it feels like we're right there in the gutters with him. Compared to how long a revolution can take, a 4-hour movie seems like no time at all. But this is one 2-part movie worth checking out for 3 good reasons. 1, Steven Soderberg directed it. 2, Benicio del Toro is fantastic in it. And 3, because Shay was a great revolutionary.
What is the most important quality for a revolutionary to possess?
El amor.
Love.
Decirle
Let me tell you something at the risk of sounding ridiculous. A true revolutionary is guided by great feelings of love. Love of humanity, of justice and truth. It is impossible to conceive of an authentic revolutionary without this one quality.
But be warned, this is a very one-sided view of the man. It's very pro-Shay. Other people may view him as a terrorist, but not Soderberg and certainly not Benicio del Toro.
El señor quiere saludarte.
Gracias por todo lo que usted ha hecho por Cuba. No, yo no, todos ellos. Mire, todos ellos.
Good thing for us, Del Toro wanted to star in the lead role. There's a rumour Val Kilmer might have got it. I would have led my own revolution against that casting decision. Monsters vs. Aliens was one of the best big-budget animations to come out this year. Now you can get it on DVD.
What do people scream when they see you coming? You know, like, look out! Here comes
Susan.
Susan! Ooh, I just scared myself.
To celebrate its release, we have 5 packs to give away. Each winner will get a DVD copy of the movie and one of the TV show The Last Airbender, a pencil holder, pens and a hopper. Yeah, those things you bounce on. Interested in winning one? Here's how. Jump online at moviejuice.tv, hit the win button, enter a few details and answer this question in 25 words or less. What is it about monsters and aliens that make them so much fun to watch on the big screen? The Jesters is our very own comedy series about the making of our very own comedy series. It stars Mick Malloy and you can find it on all good social networking sites and at thejesters.tv. We're up to Ep 5 and we find out what it really means to have an all-nighter.
This is going to be your first all-nighter.
Not my first all-nighter.
What's an all-nighter?
It means we stay here all night until we finish the script of this week's show.
Oh. No, I don't want to hear it.
One of the best things about this show is Dave's relationship with his agent, brilliantly played by Deborah Kennedy. Imagine if the gossip pages got hold of material like this.
Nice to see you don't hold a grudge for 22 years.
Oh, Bonnie is easily the most vicious, unpleasant woman I've ever worked with, and that includes Bernard King.
Yeah, but if memory serves, your little feud started because you cast Bonnie, because you thought you could do her, and it turned out she was a lesbian.
Became a lesbian, and it wasn't because of that.
Now, the biggest nutbag in the Jesters is Zach, and here's why.
Oompa Loompas are real. There are 3 of them in the Senate.
So back to the all-nighter. What kind of stuff do the Jesters come up with?
They're creepy and they're kooky, religious and spooky. The family first party.
You can find out more about this funny, fictional show as it is nothing like The Chaser. Nope, nothing at all. Just jump online at thejesters.tv or better still, tune into a brand new episode 9:30 every Tuesday night, exclusive to Movie Extra. And that brings us to the end of this show. There's more online at moviejuice.tv and love you to join us again next time. See you then.